Oh God. Here we go again. How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. Today we're talking about Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. News has come to light that Ubisoft has disbanded the team that handled this project. Montpellier, Ubisoft. Sequel is not happening due to low sales. I've had a couple of people reach out to me asking for my opinion on this, seeing as I just completed the game a mere 2 weeks ago. And shortly after I put out my review, this news came to light. So a couple of things I want to talk about here with regards to this game. The game was priced wrong from the get-go. Doesn't matter how good the game is. That's a hard ask. You're asking the consumer to pay full price, full retail for a side-scrolling Metrovania experience. That's a hard sell. So right out the gate, you've turned people off. As unfortunate as that sounds, that's a reality. It was a reality for me. I waited for the game to go on sale. Finally, I picked it up for $45 Canadian a couple of months ago. And I checked today on Amazon and the game is as low as $30. $30 on the PS5 and the Switch and the Xbox. Unbelievable. So they had the pricing all out of whack, typical Ubisoft fashion. And then as far as sales are concerned, a lot of these companies, speaking as somebody who has worked in the corporate environment before, they've got internal targets, which are typically really aggressive sales targets. And it doesn't even matter if this game sold well. If it didn't sell to the expectations of the shareholders and the hierarchy, the ones that sit in their ivory towers at the top of Ubisoft HQ headquarters, if you will, then that's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. They're not going to allow the team to continue to work on this game and release additional DLC if there's no point. It all has to do with money and sales, okay? It doesn't have to do with whether or not the game was a 10 out of 10. So Ubisoft thought it would be more appropriate. Instead of firing or letting go the staff, they said, listen, we've got some other projects we'd like you guys to work on. And they disbanded the team. Not shocking, ladies and gentlemen. If you've ever worked in the corporate environment, video games aside, the same thing happens. If you're on a team and your team is involved in a certain project, and whatever the case may be, the project ends, you're not necessarily going to get fired. You're just going to get shipped off into another department, whether you like it or not. That's the way the real world works, ladies and gentlemen. So these people that work for Montpellier should be so happy that they still have a job and they weren't just let go. But more to the point, like I've said before in this channel, trying to get into the video game industry is the stupidest decision you could ever make. It is so volatile. You're only as good as your last project. It's just not a very stable road to go down as far as a career path is concerned. So, does it suck that this team was disbanded? Yes. Does it suck that we'll probably never get a sequel? Yes. Am I shocked? No. You got to remember, a lot of the gamers out there are younger than me. They're in their teens and they're in their 20s. They're focused on multiplayer. They're not focused on a side-scrolling single-player experience. Like, we're lucky we even got this game. So that's it. Now's a great time to pick up the game. If you haven't picked it up, it's dirt cheap. I probably should have waited until now. Could have saved myself a few bucks. The DLC that we got so far, from what I played, it's really good. It's frustrating. It's not shocking. But at the same time, Ubisoft is not done with the Prince of Persia franchise. As I put out this video here today, we're getting a remastered sort of remake of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. So it's not like Prince of It's not like Ubisoft has completely forgotten about Prince of Persia. They're already working on other stuff for this IP. It's just this particular game. And again, I'm sure this game probably did sell really well. It just didn't sell to the internal expectations of Ubisoft, the corporate executives that have the final say when it's all said and done. So that's it. Yeah, kind of shitty. It would be cool to get a sequel to this game, but yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this news that was released a couple of days ago? I'm a little bit late to report on it. Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have a great week.